Hi Cancer, Happy New Year. This is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot and I'm here to do your January 2020 general reading. Excuse me. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't been around for a couple months, so I'm just getting back into it and hopefully I'll be able to pick up from where I left off. But I hope you guys are enjoying your beginning of your January. And what it's going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. It's going to be 3 sets of cards, and they're going to look like they overlap, but it's not going to go week by week. It's kind of like they will flow into each other as I'm telling the story. You'll kind of see how it flows, and at the end I'll pull an oracle card, an Angel of Abundance oracle cards, because they're very pretty. This is always a nice way to end the reading. All right. I did already shuffle the decks, and I did meditate on your energy. And without further ado, we will get started. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, the month of January 2020. What do we have for Cancer for the month of January? What can you tell me for Cancer, the month of January? All right, we got the 7 of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. Right. The 8 of Swords. And one last card for this row for Cancer 2020. And that is the 7 of Cups. All right. So starting out, it looks like there might be something. Well, actually, this could go either way. We'll have to see how it connects, but this looks like the energy of somebody trying to get away with something, maybe being a little bit deceitful, trying to take off with something that might not belong to them. That's the first feeling of the energy I get. But as it builds on, it might change. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And now she is all about emotions and feelings and love. And she is loved. She's very nurturing, very confident and content. And right next to her we have the 8 of Pentacles. Now this is you going back into, maybe go back to school, online classes, take an extended education workshops, that type of thing. So I guess you're just trying to like hone in your skills on whatever it is that you're doing right now. And then we have the 3 of Cups, and this is celebration, community, friends, family. And right next to that is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is like the feeling of being trapped, or the feeling of being stuck. Like she's all blindfolded and she's tied up and she's got swords around her. But in all honesty, she's not tied up that tight. The swords are not that close. She could easily get rid of this blindfold and untie this. So if this is your energy, you're kind of like a self-sacrificing situation. You're putting yourself into a position you don't need to be in. And you just have to be strong enough to like release yourself from it. And right after that, I got the 7 of Cups. And this is you having a bunch of options. There is a lot of options in your area, I guess. So you have a lot to choose from. And my only thoughts on this one is you want to make sure you're not overwhelmed with the amount of options, that you don't even make one. choice. If you know what I mean, like if you're overwhelmed with the amount of choices, you might not make a choice. Does that make sense? And I'm wondering if this feeling of being stuck is because you have too many options and you're like, you can't narrow them down. All right, let's see what we can get with the next set. All right, what else? What else do we have for Cancer, January 2020? What else can you tell me for Cancer, January 2020? Okay, we got the Queen of Coins. All right, 2 queens on the table, that's good. All right, and if that, she's fertility, and she's, so again, could be possible baby coming in, not necessarily yours, but somebody you know. She's generous, and she'll give what she can. And again, this could be your energy. She feels powerful. She's very satisfied with her situation and where she's at in life, because this is her kingdom, and she's ruling her kingdom. Let's see what else we got. The 4 staffs. All right, the 4 staffs. This is the energy of a celebration, and so like a victory. And this is nice because this comes out like right below the 8 of Pentacles, where you were doing additional training. So maybe there was maybe you passed a course, or you aced a test, or whatever went on with that. Like you achieved a certificate. This Queen of Pentacles, this is a reflection of that. There may be more money in your future, basically. Okay, there might be more money coming out to you. Let's see what we got for Cancer. What else do you got for Cancer for me? Oops. All right, we got the 2 of Staffs. All right, that comes out under the 8 of Pentacles also. And this is like, now that you've done this work, this extra work to learn different skills or to hone your skills, you have different choices now. You have like a creative choice to go for, or an action choice to go for. Like, so you have 2 different, maybe even more, but you have different choices, so you have to pick. And now you do have the 7 of Cups over here, where you had all those options. So maybe that's when it starts getting narrowed down as the month goes on. What else can you tell me for Cancer? The High Priestess. Okay. Now, she is the energy that she's kind of all aware. She knows everything that's going on. And sometimes she will reveal information, then sometimes she won't. So if there's anything going on that you're not sure about, it's because that's the energy of it being blocked. I wonder if that's ever going to get up. When we clarify the 7 of Swords, I'm wondering if she'll have anything to do with that. Let's see. So yeah, maybe, okay, all right, yeah. So if you're not sure which choice you're going to take, because you have the options here, and then you have the 2 of Swords, 2 of Staffs here, you don't know what you're going to do. And she is like the energy of not sharing information, so you don't know, and you feel stuck. Then you have the Five of Coins. And this is kind of feeling left out from something. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Alright, what else do we have for Cancer? 2020 January. What else can you tell me for Cancer 2020? The Three of Cups, got that again. So it's another community and celebration and friendship. The Nine of Swords. Now this is something weighing on you pretty heavy. Feeling a little bit stressed about something. The Eight of Swords, another one. Stuck again. Alright. And the Lovers. Now this can be romantic, can be a business partner, can be a really tight friendship. You might be thinking about building a business with somebody, and this is going to be your partner. So let's just see what I can get here. Alright, so first we have the Seven of Swords, and he's like a shisty energy trying to get away with something. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see if I can get anything else on top of them. Seven of Swords. What else can you tell me about Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay, the King of Cups came out. Right next to the Seven of Swords and right next to the Queen of Cups. The way I would see that is actually as a partnership. Possibly romantic. Yeah, I mean possibly romantic. It feels romantic. But then you got this shisty Seven of Swords guy. And this King of Cups was coming right in between it. So is it possible there was like a third party situation? Like with these two Threes of Cups here? Because if it's not celebration and fun and community and all that stuff, it can actually be a third party situation. So was something going on and shisty Seven of Swords guy was trying to get in between the King and Queen of Cups? It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be your partner, but it could be somebody that you know, somebody in your environment. But I really do feel like something's going on. And with the Queen of Coins coming out like right there underneath them. Is there a pregnancy that may have came out of this situation? The more I think about it, that's really what it feels like. That there was infidelity and possibly a pregnancy. You're working hard at something to master something. Maybe that's how it happened, because you weren't around a lot because you were doing the additional schooling. And that's when the Three of Cups energy came in. Or the third person came in and kind of got in between this relationship. Because then you got the Eight of Swords who feels very stuck. This is the energy of feeling really, really stuck. Why would you be stuck? Unless you already have a family with this person and they stepped out on you. Maybe you're not really willing to end it, but you don't know how to save it. Then you have all these options available. This took a total different story. This took a total different storyline than what I thought it was going to. And I am feeling more and more fertility with this Queen of Coins. It doesn't have to be pregnancy, it doesn't have to be, but fertility meaning the ability to plant seeds and start growing things because you did have the Eight of Pentacles and you build up your skills. No, there was a celebration going on here. And you had choices. After you were able to do that, you had choices. And then you had the High Priestess, and she's about keeping secrets, sort of. And then feeling left out in the cold. And then there's a Three of Cups energy again. And right next to that, it's the Nine of Swords. And that's being stressed out and just not feeling good about something. You have a lot of pressure on you about something. And then there's that Eight of Swords again. So you got two Eight of Swords, two Three of Cups. And then you have the Lovers, which is a partnership. Now, is it because you are able to mend the relationship that got askew with the Seven of Wands guy? Let's see if I can get anything else for Cancer, January 2020. Whoa, hello. All right, you're using your strength. Inner strength, strength of mind and soul to overcome this. Now again, I don't know. I thought it was going to be work. I thought it was going to be, it kind of changed. It changed the feeling, like midway through. And they're directing me to look at something totally in a different way because I don't usually go third party person. I don't like that, but it's here twice, and the stuck feelings twice. And you got sketchy Seven of Swords guy over here, and the Queen and King of Cups right there, and this Queen of Coins. She is about fertility. So I don't know if there was a baby, but you had to make choices. There were some things that were kept under wraps that you weren't really sure of, and you felt left out in the cold, stressed out, stuck. But I think if this is you, or somebody the relationship's strong. Maybe it's been an older relationship, it's longer. They have some skin in the game kind of thing. So this is what they were trying to save. Okay? You see that? So you got the Strength and the Lovers card. So if this resonates with you, and it won't resonate, it might only be like a chunk of you, if anybody at all, honestly. But if it does, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear how it goes, and I do read them all, and I try to get back to you if I can, because I am kind of curious. Let me get the Oracle card in here. Let's see, because so far it's been like a 7 out of 10 are connecting with the readings. Not all the time, but sometimes it really does. Maybe it'll give us a little more guidance. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The gratitude list. You see that? I love these, are pretty. Shut my glasses on. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to center it in your heart instead of fixated on your worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Okay, well, if I was going to link it in with this reading, be thankful for what you have now. If you're able to get this back together, if you could recapture this relationship, be thankful for the strength of it that you have. Okay? And hopefully, whatever this is, it'll work out. Or like I said, it could be, totally off the base. But I guess I'll find out. If anybody wants to let me know if it resonated with you. All right? Yeah, I will be back in February. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful January, and I will see you in a month. Take care.